Cool. Hey guys and girls, how is it going? And welcome back to the Tekkit Done in 60-day server. It's currently day
8.
Yes.
8. Yes.
I'm joined with Nemsun again, and it's a nice summer's morning here on the deck. I have my cup of tea,
And I've got McCoffee in a plastic cup.
as is McCoffee. I'm just gonna have a sip.
Just what we needed to start the day off.
That's how you start a good British day. That is. Look at this weather. 1 out of 365 days are like this in Britain.
Beautiful day.
So, let me tell you my plan. We're going to spend a long time on here, and hopefully we'll get some good episodes out of it for you guys. So, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be making a mob farm of types, an automated mob farm majiggy, quite a big one, underground, and making it look nice where the turtles are. Melvin and Jeremy. Is that what they're called?
No.
The two turtles.
Alfie and Bertie and Clarence.
That's the one, yeah. Those guys. I'm going to be using their workspace today to try and make something a little bit fancy. And Nemsun, you're going to be doing some bits as well, aren't you? What's the plan?
I'm planning on taking one of those Mistcraft Ages that we tested out and turning it into a mining world. Just until we've got some decent mining age pages to make the deal a bit easier. I'm just going to go sort out ender chests and quarries and get all that set up and rocking so it's all automated so that we can focus on the Uber dungeon of nasty mob farming stuff.
Oh, it's going to be dirty.
It's going to be so dirty, Lewis.
It's
so
going to be
dirty.
Oh,
Our own little dungeon.
I might have to whip my tea out and get my vodka and lemon and lime out. Oh, it's going to get dirty. So before I go over to my farm, which I've spruced up, as you can see, I'll show you a few bits. I've been looking at your comments, and I've been taking them into consideration. I want to show you Nemsun's little area over here, because in the last episode I told you guys to go check his channel out, and if you haven't yet, then you wouldn't have seen this guy. Look at this.
My little door.
Look at this funky door.
It's just just a little door.
It looks pretty good. There's no door that you push. How do you go in?
Yep.
What is this?
You don't push that one. It was the other one all the time. You push that button and it raises up the blocks.
Oh.
And it's all hidden and it's all smooth and it's all quite nice. There's things that I could do to it to make it more than it is, but I reckon that it's just right for that. Just right for purpose.
It's just fine.
Yeah.
It's good. We were saying earlier that whenever we're in there, we can do the shop thing where you close it down halfway, and then people who go past will be like, oh, the shutters are halfway down, they're obviously in there, but we're not going to go in because, yeah, that's about it. Or you'll knock on the shutter and be one of those guys that everyone hates.
Hello, are you open? It's 9:05.
Yeah, can I come in, please? One of those guys.
Another advantage is that we get to see the mobs standing outside waiting for us, whereas if we shutter it down all the way, we could be opening it up and a creeper will just wander in.
Yeah, we can just shin them when they're not looking.
Yeah, so it's like it's a one-clicker. It's a one-click now just to make it secure, except for spiders, but we won't talk about them string on legs.
No.
It's just enough to stop the creepers coming in, really. That's the main thing. You don't want a creeper coming in while you're in your factory, do you?
Does the job. And all in all, it's just a little bit funky, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks a little bit cool.
I've thought of all sorts of really cool ways to use this redstone in motion in future projects. More expanded versions of this very simple, basic door that I did.
Yeah. If anyone remembers this, guys, this is basically the same thing from Red Power. The Red Power frames, except obviously Red Power kind of disapparated into the void. So now we've got redstone in motion.
And it is pretty cool. It's quite interesting to work with.
It actually does a lot more than the frames do, doesn't it? From what you've been playing with.
Yeah. It costs a lot of sticks, though. I went through like 4 stacks of logs in that episode just to make these few panels.
Oh,
that's
a lot of sticks.
It's a lot of sticks, I tell you. Quite a lot of sticks.
Many sticks.
Many sticks.
So maybe in the future at some point we'll find a use for these, possibly, maybe.
I've already got plans. I tell you, I'm keeping them under wraps for now. We shall
Yeah.
surprise the viewers with some really cool stuff with redstone in motion in future episodes.
We got some plans.
We got plans.
We got plans. Oh, did the wrong one.
Yeah,
we got
sure.
plans. Just you wait. Just you wait.
So, you're going to head over to your farm and get cracking on over there, yeah?
Yeah, I want to show the guys all the new things I've been playing around with.
All right.
And then I'm going to start working on my mob farm, I think.
I'm going to stick over here at the factory because that's where I need to be to get all the quarry and stuff made.
Quarry. I'm probably going to come over and check your quarry a bit at some point as well. Cause
Yeah, sure.
it's a bit technical and fun, isn't it? So I can't stay away.
I've basically made all of the gears and stuff. I'm just now putting them together. Show the viewers. They don't actually cost as many diamonds as I remember. I think the last time I was making a quarry, it was a GregTech quarry, and it cost a fortune in diamonds.
Huh.
You might have to make one of those electric diamond drills and all sorts instead of just a diamond pick.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
Like my factory has its own laser drill, but they're never going to be as good as just a Buildcraft quarry, are they?
Yeah, Buildcraft quarry for the win.
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
And get a...
Before we actually start getting really, technical and whatnot, I can say that my beautiful farm is done. I can stop playing with micro blocks and actually do something that's going to help. One day,
Lewis.
once we start working on the space station, I think, because we still have to actually go into space and kill aliens.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
I've spent a bit too long playing with my brown gold and making trellises and leaves. I think I need to start focusing at the task at hand. There's only two of us, and we actually need to go kick some alien rear end at some point.
I think there's plenty of time for it. We'll be alright.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
We've got possibly more than 10 days.
Possibly more than 10 days. Just a little bit over 10, maybe. Probably.
Yeah,
hopefully.
we're fine. It's only day 8. Got loads of time.
I love coming over to your factory and just seeing it halfway down. It literally makes me feel like I just want to peek underneath and just be like, "Are you open today?
Yeah, I'm in.
Excuse me, you open?" I'm even going to open it. Ooh, can't go over that. It's just so good, so good. Oh, I can hear a spider.
Oh,
Right, he's not going to come in. It's fine. It's fine.
So
I'm going to grab a load of cobblestone because you got buttloads of smooth stone. Even I want smooth stone. I'm going to grab buttloads of smooth stone from your little factory area here, and I'm going to make my way downstairs. I think so I can start weighing up how I want this area to look. I might even, I've got some wood as well, so I can get a crafting table. I've got some torches. Is it lit up down there before I go down there?
Yeah. I lit it up as I was digging it out, so I didn't get any mobs spawning down there. So it should be good to go. Should be all good to go.
Cool beans. Alrighty, that's where I'm going. I think it's going to be my task.
Gonna be a thing.
It's going to be a thing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a dirty dungeon.
Dirty dungeon.
No one's going to want to know what goes down in that dungeon. Mob killing. Is that it? Is there anything else that goes on down there? Well,
see the Endermen go down there and never come back out. But is that all that goes on down in the dirty dungeon?
you'll see all the mob grinding and stuff going on down there, but then you'll find that weird wall that looks like it's got some sort of button with a panel in it. And you push that
room.
You push that panel, and there are Endermen stringed up by the arms and legs, all tortured, and some sort of weird experiment going on. Oh, it's gonna be dirty.
And it's all Lewis's idea. I just had to put that in.
Yeah. I got a bit too carried away with this, to be honest.
He's been thinking about it all day.
I literally have been mulling over this for ages on how I want this to look. It's gonna just look minging, but it's gonna be amazing. Oh, we can even use oil because we've got oil, haven't we? Oh. Oh.
Oh, oil. Oh. Madman.
Okay, right. Let me start weighing this out. So I'm going to probably go a little bit quiet now, as I'm going to start doing stuff that requires my brain. So yeah, Lewis shutting down. Pew!
And meanwhile, I've just made all of the bits and pieces I need to make myself the awesomest of quarries. All except for the little blue torches.
Little blue torches.
Little blue torches, but I can't seem to figure out where I left all of the lapis.
Oh.
I don't know which chest I put them in. Did I leave them down there? Can you have a look in the goodies chest if you're down there?
Okie dokie. Goodies. There is 0 goodies within the goodies chest.
What have I done with the lapis?
I haven't got it. I haven't used any lapis.
I know I had a couple of stacks of lapis at least, and I just can't find it. I only want to make 4 torches. So I need 4 little bits of lapis, and that's it. I know I had some.
You'll find it eventually. Just have great faith in yourself.
Yeah, it's in my storage system at the factory somewhere, no doubt. Maybe in the other chest. Oh, look, yeah, 2 stacks of lapis in the other chest. There we go. Perfect.
In the other chest?
Yeah, it's just titled Other because it's the best I could do for the sorting system.
I like it. I think between each dirty killing cell, I'm going to have a little, like a 3 block wide area where we can have like a pillar or something between them to make it look a little bit extra dirty. What do you think?
A pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Like a totem of some sorts.
Yeah.
Oh.
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 With some chains on it.
Oh. Watch out, I'm getting a bit excited here.
Lewis's dungeon.
Beautiful. You've never seen a dungeon like it.
I bet I haven't.
No. How many, is a good question though, how many like torture cells am I going to need to make?
Technically you could get away with 1. So
well, I want one. I wanted 1 for each mob
okay,
that
so
we're gonna want to grind for.
let's have a careful bit of consideration about that then.
Yeah.
We're going to want enderments. That's 1
Right.
because we want ender pearls.
Yeah.
We could possibly make the blaze one over there for blaze rods instead
well,
of
it's
having to go to the
handy to
age.
It's handy, isn't it?
Yeah. We could do pigmen for gold.
Yeah, that's a thing.
We don't really need the cows, the sheep, or the pigs, horses and squids, chickens for feathers. Not really that fussed about feathers.
No.
To be fair. So
How what's the size requirement for a oh Jesus, my mind's just exploded. What's for the slimes? Like how big a ground does a slime need? Because I'm gonna half slab this so we don't just walk down and have slimes everywhere because that'll kind of ruin the feel.
yeah, the slimes will spawn in a chunk below level 40. Or somewhere around level 40.
How much ground space do they need?
To actually spawn big ones,
Yeah.
well, I think it's like a 3x3 that they spawn in.
Oh, that's all right. So basically, if I left them their own chamber, a 5x5, they would spawn in there.
Yeah. You would have to use the far corner. You know, as you come down the ladder, that first corner would have to be the one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Because that's where they automatically spawn. You could just make them into an auto spawner and decide which room you want them to spawn in, and it goes from there. But well,
Yeah.
there you go.
I might even do that, just so I can... Because at the minute, if I had to do that, it's going to make it look a little bit uneven and weird.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the thing, I think.
Right, I've gone to the first age. I think I might just set up quarries literally off the first age corridors instead of climbing up again.
Yeah.
Because we went all the way up to the roof, didn't we?
Yeah.
Whereas I'm already down underground at like level 50. I might just bung a quarry on and just let them run right by the spawn platform.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a thing. Just to get us some decent resources coming in while we're waiting for this mining age. Did you need turtles or anything to help sort things out down there for you? Clear a few bits and pieces?
No, I shouldn't do.
You're okay.
The whole area is already big enough for what I need.
That's right. Oh, I forgot water.
Like, they're basically going to kind of look like jail cells, you know?
Yeah, that sounds cool. Sounds cool. little jails.
Yeah, all just little 5x5 boxes.
The 5x5 is because the grinder deals with a 5x5 exactly, yeah?
Exactly 5x5.
Uh-huh. We're having bars on the windows and iron doors and all that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, that's basically the idea.
How are you going to hide the grinders and stuff like that then? Behind vines?
Could do, yeah. Like the grinders I'm going to have at the back of the cells. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be the hardest to see thing. So they could be like, yeah, you can have vines coming down, I guess. Or you could just put bars in front of it or something to make it look like a grating. Yeah,
that sort of eats into your 5x5 then. That's the only issue with that.
Yeah. Or you just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it looking. You can't aim them down, can you, from the ceiling?
No.
Okay. And you can't aim them up from the floor either. So you're going to have them in a wall somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well. I just had to walk all the way back to get some water for my aqueous accumulators to use my cheaty power to make my quarry go fast.
Your cheaty power?
My cheaty power, yeah. Well, until I've got all of the tesseracts and stuff set up, which requires loads and loads of ender pearls, which we haven't got yet, which you're working on, I'm going to have to use cheaty power before I get the big power for doing things like this. Yeah, we are going to get the bad boy power soon enough, and then transfer it around with tesseracts and things to where we need it. But for right now, don't have that option.
I think I'm about to get slimed.
Gonna get slime balled.
I'm good. I'm good. You can hear him slapping around.
Need to call the Ghostbusters.
Beavis. Yes. I love it.
So an epic storm going on in this first stage. Was it like that when we first explored it? Just like storm. The storm.
It was yeah. Yeah, is that the oil age you're in?
No. This wasn't the oil age. Oh, wait a minute. It was sand and oil on the surface, but the surface was like at 300 or something daft when it was like we started underground and there was this huge way up. We had to carve our way up to get to the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That was the Thundery guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it charged?
Charged area. Yeah, that's the one.
Charged.
Right, and get some redstone. We got the chunk thing on this mod pack.
Chunk thing?
Yeah, F9 or whatever it was. Oh wow, that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I've got a blue border F9.
Really?
Press F9 and see what happens.
F9's my recording button.
Don't press that then. Press whatever button you reallocated to it.
I have no idea what I put it as.
Okay.
I try. That's the bane of my life. That button.
So I like to check my chunk boundaries before I set up a quarry, so that the quarry doesn't load too many chunks unnecessarily.
Yeah. Make sure that you keep it all in one chunk, basically.
Yeah, try. But then you keep all of your basic sorting systems and stuff that happen off the quarry in the first little chunk. So you've got to try and make allowances for that to be loaded inside the quarry as well.
Yeah.
That's what I try and go for anyway. Normally works. So I've got to dig some trenches and some tunnels and stuff now to make that happen. So I reckon the first one will go there. I may as well do a 64x64 quarry as well. But I think due to the chunks, I'm just going to take it just far enough. Because I've got to do a lot of digging to place the markers originally. And that's just boring. It's quite a lot of setting up to do. Are you currently laying out your area?
Yeah.
Alright, well, while I'm laying out my quarry, I suggest that's a good time to take a little break. Catch the viewers in a bit.